Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Happy Friday. Happy day 5 of the Weight Loss Love Story Challenge. It is day 5 and it's a great day. It's a great day to be alive. It's a great day to celebrate being alive. So I'm happy that you are here. Thanks for joining. We're going live on TikTok and Facebook and YouTube and across the internet for day 5 of the Weight Loss Love Story Challenge. And I'm excited that you're here. So we'll get started in about 1 minute. We have 1 minute before the top of the hour, and we'll get started on today's day 5, 9 a.m. session of the Weight Loss Love Story Challenge. So I'm happy that you are here, and I'm looking forward to it. I hope that you have your jump ropes so that we can get busy. We're going to use our jump ropes again today so that we can exercise a little bit, get our bodies moving, and get this day started off right so that we're feeling good about ourselves, feeling good in our body, and on this weight loss journey. So make sure you've cleared out and you found space in your sacred space that you have set aside for yourself. And we'll have our time of exercising and moving and thinking and just having a time of transformation. So I'm happy that you're here. And like I said, in about probably another 10 seconds, 1 second, the clock just changed. It is now 9 o'clock. So we can get busy and get started with today's weight loss love story challenge activities. So let's get started with prayer. I like to open up with prayer. You know that if you've been with me all week, you know that's how it goes. So Father, thank you for this day that you've made. Another day for us to rejoice, be glad, to smile, to breathe, to just have an existence in our being and to live life. So we're thankful for these moments and wanted to acknowledge you for that. I pray blessings upon each one that is here, those that are watching live, those that are watching on replay. I pray that you bless them tremendously as we have this time together. May something that is said or done impact our lives so that we are forever changed and we live life more abundantly. We thank you for these things. In Jesus' name, amen. All right, so all week long, we've been together. 5 days. This is day 5. We've been working and transforming and putting in effort and thinking about the weight loss journey and what we need to do. We've been putting in the work. We have set aside time to transform our minds. We have set aside time for the purpose of building and creating so that we know that we are important enough to go on our own schedule. We've been working together to establish value in ourselves through effort, not just willy-nilly. No, we are strategizing. We are being intentional about the love that we are giving to ourselves in everything that we do. Setting aside time. We talked about a sacred 20, having 20 minutes where we put aside that time where we show up and we meet ourselves. It's like a date, right? It's a date. You have a date. You set up a date with yourself for the activity of exercise and moving. And exercise is not a punishment for what we have eaten. No, that's not what it is. Exercise is a celebration for what we are capable of. So we've been doing that. We set aside space, sacred space, where we know we can exercise and we can move. We wanted to have space both inside and places outside of our home so that we know. We wanted to clear space. Space is so important. We wanted to make room for what is coming into our lives. So we got to get rid of some of the clutter. We needed to go through the cupboards and look and make sure that we see what's in there. We see the threats to our progress, but at the same time, we recognize that we have the power to change, right? And so we can take things out, move things around, right? So we know that we have power. And this week, this challenge week has been an investment into loving ourselves. And you are worth love. You are worth the love. And so everything that we do, when we look at our food, when we look at our activity, when we look at our rest, when we look at our water consumption, we look at who's around us, all of that says, you know what? I'm doing this all because I love me and I'm going to love myself for life, right? For life, we talked about loving ourselves for life as a duration and then loving ourselves for life as an outcome. The love that we give ourselves, the effort that we're putting in is actually to produce life more abundantly. I'm loving myself for the purpose of life, for living. I want to do more. I want to accomplish more. I want to serve more. I want to take the dreams that are inside of me and I want to share them with the world, right? So we're thinking that kind of way. We're not bottling up. We're not closing up anymore and just thinking I'm no good. No, 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 no. That's not what we're doing. We're going all in to live. And so this thing we call a body, we want to take care of it. And so we've been strategizing that all week. All right. So we know all week long we've had worksheets, things that we have been committing to. And today is not different. We're committing to something today too, right? So today, fill in the date. I fill in your name. Am committing to celebrating myself. I see myself as worthy of recognition. My efforts are producing change, and I am proud of myself. I'm writing a new chapter of my story. I am beautiful. I am amazing. I am strong. Now, for some, that might be a challenge right there to say that I am celebrating myself. I see myself as worthy of recognition. My efforts are producing change, and I am proud of myself. That might be a challenge, but that's all right. This is why this is called a challenge, because I want to challenge you, right? I want you to be challenged, to think differently, to see life differently. And so with that, we are going to start this timer, and I'll talk to you while we exercise, but we're going to start moving around here. So let me start my timer, 30 seconds. Well, let's start moving while we are talking. We are going to take our 20 minutes, right? So here we go. So we're going to start moving. And right now, we're just going to move our legs, start our body moving, nothing real complex, because simplicity is going to get us going, right? We're going to start simple. We're not overwhelming ourselves in the process. We're showing up. Our commitment is to showing up. Okay, so let's swing a little bit, right? Just waking up your body, just swinging easy. Our commitment is to showing up. How are we measuring progress? By showing up. We are those kind of relationship partners that we are not walking in the door asking and demanding change. I'm not asking myself, I need you to lose weight. I need you to lose weight. No, 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 no. We're approaching this from the standpoint of I'm going to show up. And as I'm consistent in showing up, let's circle our arms, big circles forward and slow. As I show up and I'm faithful to loving and caring for myself, then there's going to be a natural response to that love. So that's what we're doing. We're not beating ourselves up into change. Please, no, that is not what we do. We're going to take it. We're going to show up. We're going to be loving in our efforts. We're going to be honoring with our words and with our thoughts. We're going to make decisions that support the direction that we desire, and change is going to come. That is favorable change, change that we want. See, you're in a powerful position now. That's what we've been doing all week. This is why this is Cinderella strong, because you have the power to take the ashes of your life and exchange them for beauty. You have the power to make change. That's what this is all about. So you're in a strong position, and strength, let's high knee it a little bit. Strength does not mean that you need to be abusive. See, sometimes we think strength and I want you to change. I want you to be different. No, no, no. Don't be abusive towards yourself. Strength says, you know what? I'm going to serve you into change. I'm going to love you because I'm strong enough to love you where you are. And I'm so strong that my love is going to help you. Let's go sideways a little bit. So I'm so strong that my love is going to cause you to change because I'm showing up. See, that's the difference. Some people think strength, I can make you do something. No, not that. We're not doing that. Strength, I'm going to love you and I'm going to create an atmosphere for your transformation. Isn't that so much better, right? So we're getting going a little bit. Now we're going to start walking. Here we go. Let's go. So we already put 2.5 minutes in. That's 2.5 minutes. So we're walking now. We're starting to feel a little bit better. Our bodies now know like, oh my goodness, she's back with Brian again, right? So we're moving a little bit. Let's start. We're going to incorporate our arms here in a second. Right now, we just have our arms just kind of just getting loose, loosey-goosey, baby, loosey-goosey, right? Here we go. 5 more seconds walking. Then we're going to add in some arms. Ready? Let's go. So now let's just start moving our arms. Let's just start swinging them. So the incorporation of your arms is going to increase that blood flow through your body. Just incorporating. We're just walking in place. I told you, you don't need a lot of space. You're good. Got a little bit of space. Do it. Use what you have, right? Where we are is good. It's going to help us to get where we want to get to. So we're going to use this space. All right. So just keep walking nice and easy. Let's go side to side. Move. Arms in and out. Okay. So as we're moving, our body's waking up and we're accomplishing. That's what we're doing. We're accomplishing. We're putting in the effort. I'm proud of you already because, again, you are here. Listen, high five yourself. Right there, right there. Give yourself a high five. You know I'm about that life. I'm about that. Keep working. Ready? Here we go. 1 second. Let's move forward. I'm walking up to you. I'm walking back. So right there, just changing your pattern. Keep it in, just breaking things up a little bit. Moving forward and moving back. Moving forward and moving back. Moving forward. Good. And moving back. I hope you're smiling because I'm smiling at you. Move back. Okay. Moving forward. Moving back. Good. 2 seconds, 1 second. All right. So let's move those arms up. 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 Come on. Let's go. Up. Just walking forward and back. Arms up. Don't be knocking things over in your house. Okay. Like this is why you have to have sacred space. I don't want you knocking things down. All right. I'm not sending you any money for the lamp you just knocked over. Up and down. Okay. Back. All right. So guess what? Coming up on 5 minutes. Let's go get our jump ropes. All right. Get our jump ropes. All right. Let's start jump roping. Remember, we start off easy with just your hips side to side, right? We're just waking up the hips. That's what this is about. You know, I'm getting you ready to go dancing or whatever you like to do. So wake up your hips side to side. I got such good reports back about these jump ropes because different ones have different issues, right? They're like, oh, Brian, these are great. So let's walk a little faster, getting these arms going. So you don't have to jump. And guess what? You keep spinning them. Even if you haven't jump rope in a long time, you're not even messing up. Look at you. It's been a long time since you jump rope, or maybe you never even had. But you are still doing it. You're not even messing up because there's no rope. So this is cool. This is why I wanted this. I was researching how I'm going to help my girls that, you know, they don't feel like jumping around. Let's go side to side. They don't feel like jumping around. You know, they're like, I don't want my stuff jumping around. I don't want my stuff bouncing around. All right, that's cool. Brian, you know me, I'm going to figure out a way. That's what it's all about. It's like, listen, I'm going to find a way. What's your obstacle? Let's find a way over it. We are not letting obstacles hold us back. That's not what we're doing. So going side to side, we're going to keep working. Okay. Forward, knees up, knees up. You can go slow your hands down. So here's the key. When you slow down your hands, your body, your legs will slow down too. But if you go fast, you might want to go faster and you start stepping faster. So control your pace. Don't get all overwhelmed. Slow it down. You speed it up. Slow it down. Speed it up. Take your time. All right. All right. Let's go side to side again. Nice little bounce. Nice little bounce. Nice little bounce. We're not doing we're not jumping. My feet are not leaving the ground. You know what this is about? It's about being here. It's about moving. Boom, we're moving. Got those arms going. You're feeling good. Look at you. Accomplishing. Proud of you. Let's go. We're moving. So here's what we're going to do. Now we're going to take these. We're going to hold the little ballies so they don't sock you in the face. And they're going to start punching. Let's go. Come on. We're fighting for it. There's something in life that we're fighting for. So we're punching. Boom. Let's go. You can slow it down. Swing those hips and punch, right? I'm not asking you to be like a professional fighter. You're just moving, right? Here we go, side to side. So we go 1, 2, 3, boom. 1, 2, 3, boom. 1, 2, 3, boom. 1, 2, 3. Come on. Side to side. Boom. 1, 2, 3. Just pushing them forward. Bump, 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 bump. Keep moving. Don't worry about being coordinated. Listen, you're fine, right? Don't worry. Go slow. Bump, bump, right there. Okay? Up, up. This is the glass ceiling punch. You're breaking that glass ceiling, all right? The things that you have thought were gonna hold you back. Sometimes you gotta fight against those thoughts, right? You're wrestling against those thoughts, those things that you're thinking. So you gotta go to that high place. That's the mindset. Boom. You're busting up your mindset. Go ahead. We're breaking through that mindset that's been holding you back. Go ahead, punch it. Come on. Boom. Break through it. Get ready. We're gonna switch. Now we're going down. Punch it down. Because there are things that want to hold you down. But we're gonna punch through that. Punch it. Right? Punch it down. Punch it down. You're not letting it hold you back. You're not letting it hold you down. You're not letting it pull you down. Not today. No, that's not what we're doing. Right? So keep on punching. Keep on punching. You got this. 2 seconds. 1 second. Going sideways. Because there are people, ideas around you in your environment, in your space that you're saying, nah, I'm not letting you crowd me anymore. Boom, punch that out of there. Get it out of there. That environment around you, you have to clear out. Boom, your personal space. Nice and easy, right? You just keep showing up. Don't worry about going fast. We're showing up. Jump rope, here we go. Boom, get them. Look how good we are at this. We went from punching to jumping rope. We're like professional boxers out here. Like, that's what we're doing, okay? Moving nice and easy. You got this. We're working it out, okay? Good. We're working it, all right? So we're going to jump rope for 7 more seconds. Then we're going to go back to punching, right? So we'll mix it up a little bit. We're going to jump, grab your rope, punch, punch now. This is, look, come on. You didn't even know you were this good. You went from jumping rope to punching just like in seconds. That's so good. Keep going. Punch it. Let's go. You can pick up the pace. I'm all right with that, but just don't push yourself. That's not what we're doing right now. We're not at the push ourselves stage. We're at the show up and move our bodies. You know, that's where we're at. Okay? We're getting ready to go back to jump rope. Here we go. Let's go. Side to side. Side to side. All right? Look at this. How many times have you been jumping rope and you've never messed up once? So good. Okay, just side to side, you're working it. You probably feel your heart beating a little bit, and it should be. That's good. Don't overdo it, though. Right? It's just you and you. So take your time, take a break. Going back to punching, ready? Going up, ready? Glass ceiling. Punching through the mindset. Let's go. Let's go. Going through nice and easy. But we're determined, we're dedicated, disciplined in a particular direction. Come on now. What are we talking about? We're talking about life change. We got this. Punch it. 5 more seconds. Good stuff. 1 second. All right. Let's walk forward. Walk back. I'm just checking in on you. Let me peek in on you. See how you doing. Okay. I see you. You still moving? Here we go. I'm sure you're probably laughing. You're like, he's ridiculous. What is he talking about? But that's all right. We are here. We're together. Moving forward and moving back. You're being active. Moving back. Moving forward. We're going to get ready to punch again. Ready? Let's punch. Here we go. Down. 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 Punching it down. You know, there's stuff that wants to just grab you, keep you from moving. You're like, I feel so stuck. No, we're going to punch that. Pow. You're not stuck. Whatever's keeping you stuck, we're punching through that. Like, no. No, I'm punching that. I'm not keeping that. I'm not keeping stuck. Let's jump rope. Here we go. Sideways, side to side. Boom. Okay. Side to side. Come on now. Come on now. You're doing so good. I know you're doing good. I know you're here. Like I see the notifications. I see all the little numbers up on the screen. I know you're here, so I'm proud of you. Boom, let's keep going. Keep going, jumping rope. You can pick up the pace. Look, you can spin these things. Like you're going as fast as you want. And guess what? You haven't even messed up. So good. Here we go. Side to side. Let's hold them. Go inside. Clearing out the environment. Pop. Boom, right there. I would have had on music, but guess what? You know, there's copyright laws. And so I wanted to make sure we could stream everywhere today. Right? So, boom, we got our own music in our minds. The eye of the tiger. Whoever, whatever. You're strong enough. Come on. Keep on pushing. Come on. Let's go. You got this. Right? You got this. Going back to jump open again. We have, yep. This is our last 30. Last 30. Jump it. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. 30 seconds. Keep going. It's not the end of it. It's just our last 30 for this. All right. All right. 10 more seconds. All right. Here we go. 10 more seconds. 10 more seconds. 5 more seconds. You know, like trainer counting. They're like 10 more seconds. Like, how's it 30 seconds of 10 more seconds? All right. Here we go. Here we go. All right. So now we're going to slow it down. We're going to move back and forth. We're going to start bringing that heart rate down. Nice and slow, right? So a part of our sacred 20, 5 just to warm up. 10, we kind of pick up the pace. 5, we're going to slow it down, okay? That's the pattern we used. 5 to get a little warm. 10, we can pick up the pace. Let's go backwards. And then 5 to slow it down, okay? That's your 20 minutes, right? So 5, 10, 5, that's your 20 minutes. And you're good. You've showed up for yourself. You're not trying to crush it. You're not trying to kill it. You're not trying to, no. We're not doing all that. There's time. There's a season for that. This is not that season. This is the beginning season. Okay? This is the beginning season. I'm going to put my little jump ropes down. Okay? All right. So, boom. Let's swing it. Breathe easy. Breathe easy. In and out. Nice and easy. Just swing easy. Okay? This is the moments where you start thinking about, look at me. I just accomplished again. I showed up again. I did it again. Good job by me. Start thinking about, I want you to stay present. I want you to stay here, right? That you've done a good job. Okay? You've done a good job. Spread out a little bit. So we're going to swing down a little bit. Okay? Swing down a little bit. Turn your hips a little bit. Swing down. Just giving our body some different planes to, travel in. Doing some things differently. Nice and easy. Okay? Nice and easy. Not doing too much. Just moving your body. Feeling good about it. Okay? Right? In and out. In and out. This is like, me. I'm like, hey, give yourself a little love. This is just a reminder just to give yourself a hug every now and then. All right? Just wrap your arms around you. And just give yourself that love. While we're cooling down, every touch is a little pat on the back, really. Good job, good job, good job. Right? Don't leave me yet. Don't leave me in your mindset. Stay here. Okay, we're going up, going down, going up. Stay here in your mindset. Celebrate yourself. You're in your moment. This is a moment of victory for you. Starting off your day, or depending on where you are in the world, it might be your night, whatever. But you're here. It's a moment of victory. So we're going to celebrate it. We're going to stay in it. We're going to think on it. We're going to just be in this moment. We're going to bathe in it, right? You deserve that. You deserve that. So this is a moment that you have set aside. Let's go small circles. So your small circles move a little bit faster, right? Because they're smaller, right? So you can circle smaller. When you go big and slow. When you go small, you can go smaller and faster. So we're going forward with small circles, 10 more seconds. Okay. Then we're going to go backwards for the same, right? 30 seconds. Ready? Here we go. Backwards. Here we go. Now we're working it backwards. Those shoulders will probably burn a little bit. That's all right. This is not going to take you out. This is just a little burn. Right? This is a little burn. We like that. We like the little burn. Just getting some blood in those shoulders is good stuff. We're doing things now. We're just awakening our body and telling it, like, listen, every day I show up, there's good things that are going to happen. I'm showing up for you so that these good things happen. All right, here we go. I want you to breathe. So we're going to inhale and then exhale. Inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. Nice and easy. Every time, inhaling possibilities, taking them in. What's possible? Exhale. We're breathing into the life of the world. Inhale, we're taking in possibilities. Exhale, we're breathing into the world. So every time we breathe, we are taking in inspiration and exhale, and we're breathing out inspiration. This is why the power of one another, inhale, is so important, because I breathe into you, you breathe into me. We exchange life, right? Through our lives, we help one another. We impact one another. We're at 5 seconds. Let's get ready. Here comes that moment where activity is completed. This is where we wrap our arms around. Get your arms around yourself a little bit. Give yourself a little hug. I think hugs are the answer to so many problems in life. It might seem corny, but guess what? I don't care. I'm corny. So give yourself a hug because you deserve it. Give yourself a high five, a pat on the butt, something. You deserve to be celebrated. So good job. You did great. I'm very proud of you. All right. So we're going to check out our worksheet because this is day 5. We have one more session. At 12 p.m. We're not going to have an evening session tonight because I'm hopping on a plane. I'm traveling out to Las Vegas, and I'll be speaking there this weekend. So we're not going to be here tonight. So we have this session. We have the 12 o'clock session. We're going to do some giveaways, right? So this is going to be the 12 o'clock session is going to be fun. But before we go, I want you to look at today's worksheet. What do I now know about myself that I didn't realize when I began this challenge, right? I want you to write that down. What do you now know? And then I asked you some questions that I asked at the beginning of the challenge, right? When I look at myself naked, I feel these feelings, right? Put that stuff down because from the beginning of the week to now, I guarantee you there's going to be a change. When I see myself in pictures or in the mirror, I think, what do you think? Put it down. I want to see the change. Show yourself the change. These are the words I use to describe myself. I know this has changed, right? I know it. I know that it's changed. So write it down. I want you to see that in a span of 5 days, there has been change in your life. And then here are the questions. What are my greatest takeaways from the Weight Loss Love Story Challenge? And how will I sustain change? Now, I told you at the beginning of the week, I want you to answer those questions. I told you at the beginning of the week that I was going to serve all week and there would be an opportunity to work together. And so that's what I want to share with you right now. Just like in my gym, when people would show up and come to the gym, we would do like a lot of live trainings. I would do free training, like show up for the week. I want to know before taking next steps with someone that they are the right person. And I want them to feel confident that I'm the right person. So with this challenge, I wanted to do the same thing online to share with you, to empower you, to lift you up, to encourage you. And at the same time, provide you an opportunity to work together more, if that's what you so desire, right? If you want to take next steps and say, Brian, I want to work with you more now that this challenge is over. Now what? Now what am I going to do? I've equipped you. I've shared with you. I poured out. I'm like, look, here's what it is. Here's the formula. This is what I do. Here you go. Like here, like do this. If you just do this, if you stay consistent, if you be faithful, then you're going to be all right. Like do what you do. So I shared with what the way I think. I shared the way I am. I gave you worksheets. I wanted to equip you to be able to move forward. At the same time, we can continue to work together. And so I'm really excited today because I'm launching a new program that is going to be a 90-day program. And here's why. The reason that I'm launching this 90-day program is, for one, we're coming to the end of 2020. What year are we in? 2021. We're coming to the end of year 2021. And oftentimes we make declarations. There are things we want to accomplish. And we start to get to the end of the year. Maybe we have, maybe we haven't. So I want to finish the year strong, for one. There's some other things that I know. There are people that I've worked with that every year around this time of the year, they entered into a time of like seasonal depression where they felt heavy. They didn't feel like, there's no pun intended with that, but they felt a heaviness in their heart for the time of the year with it getting darker. And so they didn't feel good. And there's a little bit of a drain or a lot of drain that would happen at this time of the year. So I was thinking about those people. The holiday season is coming. For some people, it is a joyous time. For other people, it's a time of struggle. And so, because you might think about who you've lost or who's not around, and what might happen during this time for a lot of people during the holiday season, we start overeating. We, don't take care of ourselves. The mental strain and struggle becomes a lot. And so I was looking at all these things and the fact that in January, so many people make these declarations of, oh, I'm new year, new me, right? Everybody does it and then they fall off. So instead of waiting, I'm doing a 90-day program that is going to begin on Monday, and it's going to run for 90 days. So it's going to run through the end of this year and through the beginning of January, so that you finish the year strong and you start a new year strong. So that you have connection and community, and you're not going through this season alone. Regardless of how you feel about the season, regardless of if you love the holiday season, if you love this time of the year when it gets dark or not, you're going to be connected to not only myself, but to other people. It is going to be a small group. I'm not opening up to the world. It's not about like everybody being in this group, because there's going to be a lot of interaction. There will be one-to-one interaction. There's going to be small group Zoom trainings, like one-on-one coaching calls. So there's capabilities for you to be engaged and connected. Like today, how I've been doing the workouts and producing the workouts, and we work out together. We have 90 days of this. I mean, I'm committing to 90 days of showing up through exercise, through coaching. We're going to deal with health and heart. So having Q&A sessions, it's all in this program for 90 days. You're not going to be alone. And so we are going to transform in 90 days. I'm calling it the CS90, like Cinderella Strong 90, CS90 transformation. 90 days, we are going to transform our lives, and we're going to be in a better place. You're going to take what these 5 days are, and we're building out for 90 days of interaction, coaching, training, accountability, food, meals. We're talking about being on Zoom like, all right, no, we're going to make our plates. Let's do it together. We're going to make our containers of love together. This is why I can't have it be like thousands and thousands of people, because there's too many. I want to know. I'm going to call your name, right? Like, we are engaged. And so I believe that for this particular program, small group is the way to go. And this is what I want to do to continue to serve. I'm not trying to convince anybody, because if you've been with me this week, or if you've seen me on social media and you feel like, and like, man, he serves well, I would like to have him to be my coach, have him to be my trainer, have him to be my accountability person that I go to, my mentor, because a part of this is mentorship. It means I'm walking with you so you don't have to step in the hole. I'm like, no. We're going this way. Here, we're going to make this adjustment, right? Someone being with you. You're not just a face. You're not just a number. No. We're talking connection, big time connection. I've never put this package together before. And some people think I'm nuts. They're thinking it's too much. So in order to see it, in order to register for it, you'll actually go to cs90transformation.com, cs90transformation.com. And I have a letter there. I have information there. It does cost, right? But guess what? I want you to, when you look at the numbers, I want you to run the numbers, okay? I want you to run the numbers. It's going to end up, being less than what you spend for mistakes on meals. All right, we got to stop the idea of, oh no, I'm not going to pay for things. No, the reason it has to cost is because if you don't change, if you don't make a decision to change one way or another. I'm not talking about simply working with me. Everything costs. Everything. Every decision that you make is going to cost you something. And so what we do is I'm saying here, it's going to cost me. It's going to cost me time. It's going to cost me energy. It's going to cost me effort. This small group means I'm not going to be doing something else. I'm like, nope, I can't work with you over there. I have this group that I'm working with. This is my group. All right, this is where we are. This is where we're working. So as you go through it, calculate the numbers, divide them by 90, and think about it. Like, wait a second, I'm talking about 90 days. It's going to have a start. It's going to have an end. I'm talking about changing your whole life, right? So that website is CS90, like Cinderella Strong, CS90transformation.com. CS90transformation.com. So that way you can go on, check it out, get registered. Like I said, there's going to be 25 spots, only 25, because I want to keep it small. I want to intentionally keep it small. I want to have produce big time results through the end of this year and into the start of next year. We're writing the love story. I'm going to tell you something, like just, give you a little something. Yesterday's worksheet, when I had you write out the 12 things, the 12 statements and situations that you were overcoming, I wanted you to write them out for a reason. We've been talking about writing this love story. And so a part of being in this group, this is just bonus. I want you to think about, we're actually writing a love story, right? So you're actually writing your story through your actions, through your life. You're actually putting together a story. And so like I envision, I'm talking with some people about helping you to put this down, to create it as an actual story where you can end up producing your own book out of your own story. Those 12 topics, you can think about them as 12 chapters. Whether or not you work with me or not, I was setting you up so that your story, like Cinderella's story, could be captured. And you start adding language to it. And you think about it. You take those 12 chapters. I'm already encouraging you into the next year. You take those 12 chapters, those 12 things, and you pick out one for the next year ahead. Pick out one each month. And at the end, you'll have a book written. You're welcome. You put that book together and you can say, you can pass that on to your kids. You can pass that on to your friends, but you have your story. See, I was strategizing something for you from the very beginning because I know you have a story. I know you have something to give. I know you have purpose. I know you have hopes and dreams within you that you thought have died. And maybe you wanted to write a book. Maybe you've never even thought about it, but I'm telling you now, whether or not you're with me or not, and you're going to be with me one way or another, we're going to be connected. There's a story in you to unfold, to unpack, right? So CS90, the number 90, CS9090 transformation.com. Okay. Those that are in the challenge, you'll get an email about it. And I'll post it in the group. Someone can write it in the chat section, CS90, the number 90.com, transformation.com. So this is going to be open. This opportunity, just so you know, is going to close on Sunday morning at 1 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. The reason is because on Monday, it's going to begin. So I want to know who's in so we can get everything together. So the window is going to close. We have, like I said, we have 90 days. That's off the timer. We have 90 days. That 90 days is not waiting. So we're up against it. And so we gotta get going. So that's where it's going to be. So in order to get going, you go to the website, you get signed up, get registered, and then I'm going to be providing you with everything that you need. If you've been here this week, if you've been showing up, you're here now, you have what you need. You got to show up and we're going to be together. You're not having to think about, all right, what exercises do I need to do? We're going to strategize together how we do with food. And like, all right, let's really look at this. Let's lay it out. So we're going to go through, we're going to talk about the health in your heart, your emotions, everything that impacts transformation. We're going to take what we've been doing this week and continue to build. You don't need a gym. You need a space in your house, right? I'm going on a plane. I'm going out. Like I said, I'm going out to Las Vegas. I'm coming back Monday morning. But guess what? I'm tucking these bad boys in my bag because I can jump rope. As long as I got this much space, if I have enough space to stretch out my arms, we have enough space, right? So we're starting without having to have all the complications of I need a gym or I need all this equipment. No. Now, along the way, I'll share things with you that you can add to it, but no. If you don't even have these, you have enough. We can get moving with what you have to get moving. And so I'm big on that. Like, let's find and use what you have right now. Let's start there. Let's eliminate obstacles. Let's use what we have and let's get moving from there. So cs90.com transformation.com, cs90 transformation.com. Go there, go through it, read through it, be one of the 25. It is going away. You'll see there's a timer on there that says, like, listen, the time is here. And so you're here this morning at 12 o'clock. I'm going to let them know at 12. I'm sending out, text message to the people that are in the text inspiration community. So there's not a lot of spaces, but it's a good thing, right? It's a good thing because it means more connection, right? So that's the benefits. So it's time to get going. Let's see. Oh, here's another thing. So right now, I just want to point this out. So on this, we have been connected through like YouTube and TikTok and all that. When we do our connection in the CS90 program, because it's smaller, we're going to do a lot with Zoom. So you will not only be there, but you're going to see the faces of other people. We're going to be connected to one another and you'll see one another. We'll have a private group, another private group, like specifically so you can be in there connected to one another, see one another, interact with one another. So we're about building the sisterhood, right? Your connections with others. You're going to build your connection with yourself, connection to your purpose and your desires and your accomplishments, your dreams, right? So it's going to be a greater level of connection, even in terms of seeing one another. So you'll get to see one another. We'll work together that way. So we'll set up the times on the Zoom meetings and based upon the group, and we'll really look at, all right, how does this work in terms of timing? Because let's say, a lot of people are on the East Coast or on the West Coast. We'll be able to make adjustments. And as you've seen with me, I'm willing to show up. I was here at 9 a.m. I was here at 12 p.m. I was here at 9 p.m. So for me, it's about, all right, we're going to figure it out. We're going to make it work, right? We're going to schedule so that success can happen. There will also be replays like there have been with the challenge so that you can see what's going on. That's one more part of the program, just so you know, full disclosure, the videos and the materials from the challenge, they do come down because they're a part of the program. And a part of what you're paying for is to have access to the videos and the materials in the transformation program. So you'll have that. So this stuff comes down out of off of the free platforms like YouTube and stuff like that, but they will be a part of the challenge. You'll be able to have them to go back to just ongoing. So just so you know that. So if you're in the challenge, you still have a couple more days. Like we're going to pull them down probably by Sunday night, but get in them now. Like go through, if you've missed anything, you're in the challenge, go through, really look at them and take it all in, right? Enjoy what has been. Whether or not you take the next step, which I hope you do, take the information that you've experienced and take your experiences, what you've learned, and just keep applying them. I want to work with those that have already made the decision to keep going. Like it's not about like trying to convince, right? So, but get in there in the Facebook group. If you're in there, if you registered for the challenge and all that information is in there, take it all in before it comes down. All right. So I'm proud of you. Thanks for working with me today. Thanks for being here. Now, if you want to take next steps, cs90 transformation.com. Go there, get signed up, be one of the 25. We're going to be back at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right? So be back, and we're going to do the giveaway for the blender at 12. So that'll be a big giveaway at 12. Be there for that. I'm ready to give that away. I'm so excited to give that away. You don't understand, right? I'm excited to give that away. I just feel like it's going to be a blessing to someone. And so I'm looking forward to that. But you all have been a tremendous blessing to me. We're going to give away a few more 15-minute coaching calls. Like, I approach life like this. God is a giver. I want to be a giver. So boom, want to be a giver. And between now and then, I'll probably think of something else to give away. So I'm just super excited to present to you an opportunity to work together, right? And I'm just excited for what's going to happen the days ahead. Thank you for being a part of this morning's challenge. You all are, you're encouraging to my heart. So thank you so much. I'm B.A. Shepherd, 2 P's, A-R-D, reminding you to be a shepherd. The world has enough sheep. You are beautiful. You are amazing. And you are strong. I love you very much. Have a great day. See you at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. CS90transformation.com. Go there now. See you soon.